SST class of 7th. In our previous video, we were studying the chapter number 9 of Civics, that is the right to equality. Okay, so in our previous video we studied what is equality. Equality होता क्या है and what are the benefits or the rights that every Indian citizen enjoys. Okay, and we also studied how inequality happens and what are the types of inequality prevalent in our society. Okay, so today we will proceed further, and today we will be studying about the struggles for equality. We know that in our society there is inequality. ठीक है, ये काफी पुराने टाइम से चलता आ रहा है inequality. So what we have to do, we have to remove this from our society. तो इस इक्वालिटी को गेन करने के लिए, इनइक्वालिटी को हटाने के लिए हमारे सोसाइटी में बहुत ज्यादा स्ट्रगल हुआ. स्ट्रगल मीन्स संघर्ष. ओके, सो देन ओनली वी गॉट द इक्वालिटी. Prior to independence, the country fought against racial discrimination by the British government, and as we all know that before independence, means before 1947, we faced lot of racial discrimination. Racial means related to race. जैसे जो हिंदुस्तानी लोग थे उनको काले कहा जाता था and the foreigners were white, fair. So black and white का discrimination होता था regarding everything. So we also faced racial discrimination from the Britishers before the independence. Mahatma Gandhi led this mass movement to attain freedom from British domination, and Mahatma Gandhi led this movement. उन्होंने एक आंदोलन शुरू किया ब्रिटिशर्स के प्रति ताकि हम इक्वालिटी को अचीव कर सके. See, we know that कि महात्मा गांधी went to study law to South Africa, and he went there, and there he was thrown out from the first class compartment because he was an Indian. ठीक है, because वो काले थे, and that compartment, that first class compartment was only for the Britishers. In the 19th century, country witnessed many social reform movements, and after independence in 19th century, there was also lot of inequalities in our society based on religion, based on caste, gender, etc. So there were many movements also during that time. People like Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, Swami Dayanand Saraswati, and Ishwar Chand Vidyasagar, they all fought for the uplifting the status of women in the society. In olden times, the status of women was very poor. They were not given any rights. उनको कोई rights नहीं दिया जाता था decision लेने के लिए. उनको हमेशा नीचा समझा जाता था. Education में कोई freedom नहीं था. So these social reformers like Ishwar Chand Vidyasagar, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, Raja Ram Mohan Roy, they all fought for the upliftment of the status of women in the society. Okay, people like Jyotiba Rao Phule and Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, they fought for the upliftment of underprivileged sections in the society. तो जो ज्योतिबा राव फूले थे और B.R. अम्बेडकर, उन्होंने क्या किया, जो अंडर प्रिविलेज मीन्स जो वीकर सेक्शंस ऑफ दिस सोसाइटी लाइक SC and ST, लाइक शेड्यूल कास्ट एंड शेड्यूल ट्राइब, वो उनके अपलिफ्टमेंट के लिए उन्होंने काफी काम किया. बिकॉज दे वेयर नॉट अलाउड टू सिट, टू टॉक एंड टू यूज बेसिक एमिनिटीज एज कंपेयर टू अदर रिलीजन और कास्ट. ओके, नाउ चिपको मूवमेंट. What do you mean by the word chipko? Chipko means chipakna. Yes, in English we can say it's mean to embrace or to hug. This chipko movement we have studied in science also. It is related to science as well as social science SST also. And movement means, what do you mean by the movement? Movement means आंदोलन. Means ऐसा कुछ आप करते हैं जो एक मास लेवल पे फैल जाता है, उसे हम मूवमेंट कहते हैं. ओके, नाउ The Chipko movement began in 1970s under the leadership of Dasoli Gram Swaraj Sangh. So this movement started in year 1970 and it was started by Dasoli Gram Swaraj Sangh, जिसे हम शॉर्ट में DGSS कहते हैं, to assert their rights over forest produce. उन्होंने अपना एजर्शन दिखाया कि जो भी फॉरेस्ट की चीजें हैं प्रोड्यूस होती हैं, चाहे वो लकड़ी हो, चाहे फ्रूट्स हो, चाहे टिम्बर हो, एनीथिंग, दे आर हैविंग ऑल द राइट्स ओवर इट. ओके. The word Chipko means to embrace or hug, and that is what the women of Uttarakhand did to save the trees from being cut. ठीक है. और ये जो चिपको मूवमेंट होता है वो मतलब चिपको मूवमेंट, चिपकना और आंदोलन, दो वर्ड से मिलके बना. और इसमें क्या होता था, जैसे जो विमेन थी उत्तराखंड की, जहाँ पे ये मूवमेंट पहले स्टार्ट हुआ, तो वहां पे वो क्या करती थी, सपोज जब भी कोई पेड़ काटने आता था तो वो उससे क्या कर जाती थी, चिपक जाती थी, ताकि कोई पेड़ को ना काट सके. दिस मूवमेंट गेन मोमेंटम अंडर सुंदरलाल बहुगुणा, an eco-activist who gave the slogan "Ecology is the permanent economy." और ये मूवमेंट और ज्यादा स्तर पे फैला अंडर द लीडरशिप ऑफ सुंदरलाल बहुगुणा, जो कि एक एक्टिविस्ट थे, जो कि इकोलॉजी, हमारे इकोलॉजी को लेके काम करते थे. एंड उन्होंने स्लोगन दिया इकोलॉजी इज द परमानेंट इकोनॉमी. मतलब इकोलॉजी क्या है? इकोलॉजी इज द we can say the scientific study of dependence of living components over non-living components. So ecology is the permanent economy. This slogan was given by Sundarlal Bahuguna. Okay. By the 1980s, this movement spread throughout India, and by the 1980s, this movement spread all over the India at a mass level and led to the formulation of people sensitive forest policies, जिसके कारण हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में कई ऐसे सारे फॉरेस्ट पॉलिसीज बनाए गए जिसमें ट्री का क्या हो गया, काटना बैन हो गया, डिफॉरेस्टेशन बैन हो गया, एंड डिसकंटिन्यूड द ओपन फेलिंग ऑफ ट्रीज. और उसमें क्या हो गया, ट्री को जो ओपन फेलिंग ऑफ ट्रीज थी उसको रोक दिया गया. उसके लिए लॉ एंड पॉलिसीज बनाई गई ताकि पेड़ों को ना काटा जा सके. ओके. सो दिस वॉज अबाउट द चिपको मूवमेंट. द इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन एज अ लिविंग डॉक्यूमेंट. सो जो हमारा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन है, संविधान है, वो एक डॉक्यूमेंट की तरह है, लाइक प्रूफ. ओके. The Indian Constitution recognizes the fact that all citizens are equal. For that it has made necessary provisions too. So we know that, we have studied also that in our Indian Constitution it is clearly stated, लिखा हुआ है, that all Indians are equal before the law. There is no discrimination based on caste, gender, sex, religion or occupation. Okay. Then untouchability is banned in India, and people have equal right to vote and select their own representatives. Okay. And government had made provisions also for the weaker sections, for the women and deprived people. It aspires for its citizens an equal and just society devoid of any form of discrimination. तो हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में कोई भी डिस्क्रिमिनेशन नहीं है, कोई भी भेदभाव नहीं है. एवरीबडी इज इक्वल, वेदर ही इज ऑफ एनी कास्ट, एनी रिलीजन, एनी gender, and everybody have equal opportunity and equal status in the society. Okay. Equality and self-respect are central to democracy, and if we'll see that democracy, जो कि हमारा गवर्नमेंट है, लोकतंत्र जिसे हम हिंदी में कहते हैं, what is democracy? Democracy is the government of the people. We can say, simply say that it is the government by the people, for the people and to the people. So the two main important factors of democracy are equality and self-respect. Okay. So what are the two factors of democracy? Equality यानी कि समानता, and self-respect यानी कि आत्मसम्मान. So these two factors are the important aspect of democracy. So children, that was all about the chapter, and I hope everybody have understood it very well. Children, go through the chapter, learn the Chipko movement, Narmada Bachao Andolan, and what are the paragraphs given in the book. Okay, and learn all the key terms of the chapter so that you can get better concept of the chapter. And today's homework is question number 1. Name some social reformers of 19th century. Question 2. Who gave the slogan ecology is the permanent economy? Question number 3. What does the word Chipko mean? Question number 4. What is Chipko movement? Question 5. Name 2 factors that are central to democracy. And question number 6 is who was the prominent activist of the Chipko movement? So children, these 6 question answers you have to write and learn, and you have to write it in your homework copy in a very neat and clean handwriting. Okay, and in our upcoming video I will be discussing the exercises and question answer of the chapter. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you class.